I'd like to say thank you to our city staff, the city council, Community Development Authority, Plan Commission, and all of our partners, many of whom are here today. This has definitely been a group effort. The Yahara River redevelopment project is really the outgrowth of former Mayor Bob Miller's vision. This site had been blighted for a long time before Mayor Bob began conceptualizing the project in 2012. The city spent much of 2013 working through a variety of channels to acquire the properties that make up the parcel. And I think a lot of you were probably here in April of 2014 when Bob held a press conference and announced that we had control of the 5 major properties and we're going to be looking for a developer. Redevelopment is always very complicated. It took us quite a while to find the right development partners.
You know, it's funny, I've had about 10 people today say, wow, Steve, what a great project you're putting together, and it couldn't be farther from the truth. This is our project. This is Monona's project, and the reality is there was a team that put this together. It wasn't me. I was lucky enough to support myself with a team that was able to put this together. And that starts with Aaron Kosichka from McGann, who I never would have put this together without, never would have even tried. In addition to him, I can't say enough thanks to my employees at Galway Companies, Karen, Tara, Andrea, and Carrie, who without support I would have never even tried to take this on. Adam and Joel from JLA have been our rocks. The team at Veerbecker, Sonia, the city, who's dealt with about 300 different plan revisions. Tom Stolper, who has arm wrestled me about 300 times on this project. The team at Kinseth Hospitality, who has brought another exciting component to this with the Avid Hotel, and so many others who I'm sure I'm forgetting that are here that have been very instrumental in putting this together. So finally, I'd be remiss not to thank Bob Miller, who after about 15 coffee meetings, convinced me to try to put a team together on this. And Bob's unfortunately not here with us today, but I'm sure he's sitting on a bar stool in Ireland having a Guinness to celebrate with us.
With increasingly tight municipal budgets, it's important to have redevelopment in order to keep the burden on all of us at a reasonable level. That's what's going on here. At the end of the day, this project will be about $40 million in assessed value. We started with somewhere in the 7 range. I do want to single out Galway Company, Steve Dorn and Aaron Kostichka, Aaron's over there somewhere, for coming to the table when we were struggling a bit in the earlier years to make something happen, but at the end of the day, they came together, and without them, we would not have a project. Thanks to Bruce Kinseth and his hotel folks, Kinseth Hospitality from Iowa City, they're going to build the hotel.
Well, many of you may be wondering what an Avid Hotel is, and I'll tell you about that real briefly. But I can tell you right now, Kinseth Hospitality is very excited to be here and have been invited to the table and to this project by Steve. It was a lot colder when we first met here in Monona, and I'm glad to say it's beautiful out here, and you guys have an unbelievable turnout for the support of this project, which obviously makes me feel great about building a hotel in a community that supports its local businesses like this. So really a great turnout. And probably a few months ago, we had worked with Steve on another project, another community, and he had contacted Jeff Schrader, our Director of Development, who's in the back here, and says, hey, I might have another project for you guys to consider in Monona. So Jeff, of course, as he does, gets in his car right away, comes up, spent a bunch of time with Steve, and then I came up and we got to know the project and the opportunity, and we said, we think this is a great opportunity to build a hotel. And with this whole area, what's happening here and what Steve and all the participants have done is going to be new, fresh, and exciting, and we can't tell you how happy we are to be proud of it. You know, we go across, you know, the Midwest here generally, and we build hotels in different cities, and we like to build in cities just like Monona. So we're very excited and can't thank everybody enough for coming out today, and we look forward to being here a little less than a year from now and having a grand opening party with you all. So thank you very much.